Greetings and welcome to the summary of our article, Sharing Knowledge Across Generations and Its Impact on Innovation. From my rich heritage in the wine industry and from observing other wine-growing businesses, I got thinking about what's beyond the traditional view of succession. The focus in the succession process tends to be on the incumbent or the senior generation who are seen as grooming, mentoring and nurturing the next generation. The question is whether family businesses need to shift this focus to be more sustainable across generations. In other words, should we be paying more attention to the next generation and the important knowledge that they can share? Given that somewhere between 70 and 90% of all businesses globally are family businesses, and wine growing is no different, there is much to be said about what the next generation brings to the plate. I'm Paul Woodfield, and with my colleague Professor Kenneth Husted, we argue that knowledge sharing affects innovation in family wine-growing businesses, and we further argue that the next generation brings new knowledge to the family business that is more likely to lead to radical new innovation. By doing so, we bring the knowledge of the next generation to the forefront, and we link it to the knowledge creation needed for fostering radical innovation and change. So how do we do this? Well, based on real cases of family wine growers, we utilize the well-known framework for knowledge creation, which helps us to understand how new knowledge is created through the interplay between tacit knowledge, which is more difficult to express and share, and explicit forms of knowledge, which is more easily articulated and shared with others. With this knowledge-based view, we identified innovation opportunities and managerial actions that demonstrate intergenerational knowledge sharing and its impact on innovation. We're acutely aware that the wine industry has been successful in terms of process and incremental innovation, and equally aware that radical innovation has been displayed at different points in time. But imagine a world where we minimize the barriers for the next generation to share their knowledge and give them the freedom to experiment and even provide them with seed capital to advance projects. What if the next generation were instrumental in bringing knowledge that professionalizes or systematizes the business operations to provide greater confidence in risk-taking and screening opportunities? So what does this all mean? Well, a few practical actions that are food for thought include being more intentional and purposeful about innovation outcomes by managing and governing intergenerational knowledge. This could also bolster the confidence of both generations when transitioning the business to the next generation. Ultimately, family businesses could keep an inventory of intergenerational knowledge to better shape the innovation trajectory of the business through the succession process. Much more could be said here. However, this is covered in the article. We hope you enjoy the article and that you're swayed even a little bit towards being more aware of the bidirectional nature of knowledge shared in a family business, especially through the succession process. Enjoy.